Need another for the night watch then. Perhaps Isti can cover.
Step silently. Stalk wisely. Kill quickly.
lost so much of our world to the gloom. It's good to see you unharmed. Lord Halar and I have already begun looking into the cause of this catastrophe. We may have some theories for you to test soon. But now that we have a moment, I hoped to be candid with you. I have led the Seekers for many years now, but even when it was difficult, the way forward had always been clear. This unraveling Aurelian faces is of grave concern, however. Should other lost zones fall to chaos, there is no telling how our world might be affected. But the first, we cannot discount the threat she poses. Aurelian's collapse, the remnants, my existence, and perhaps even the gloom daggers are the result of her machinations. She is patient, cunning, and knows much more about the gloom than Lord Halar or I. One mistake on our part could prove to tip the balance of our struggle in her favor. One mistake could prove our end. But, sorry, my friend. I did not mean to subject you to my musings. Lord Halar and his Arcanists have already begun their investigations. It's time you leapt back into the fray. We have little time for decorum, and I fear the situation is likely far worse than we currently know. As soon as you witnessed the state of the repository of knowledge, I sent a number of Arcanists to monitor the other lost zones. The unraveling, as the first called it, has already spread to the Codex halls and the Undercroft. We must slow the spread. Lord Halar and I will continue our investigation while you head into the field. The strange resins you found possess unique properties we believe might be the key to this catastrophe. She will attempt to contact you, no doubt. Twist you into some tool for her aims. It is all she knows. Use her if you can, but be cautious. The First may desire the preservation of the Lost Zones as we do for the time being, but we cannot trust her. Now, head to Aurelian's other breaches. Learn what you can. With you as Skylight's sword, Aurelian will not fall. Not today. Still don't know if we can restore what has been lost.
Waste my time.
I figured you'd make an appearance. Omen's bloodhound come to take all the glory again. We do the research, we do the work. But when the dust falls, the people only hear one thing. That a brute killed some monsters. And it was them that saved the day.
Please excuse Zal. It seems he's forgotten his place. Lord Halar sent us to monitor the Codex halls. The unraveling phenomenon has already spread here. I'm sure you can see. We've been taking readings, and the distortion in this part of Aurelian seems tamer thus far. I believe the unraveling reached the Codex halls later than the repository. The spread is worrisome. There's another research team out near the Undercroft's breach. You should see if their findings match our own.
Don't waste my time.
Did you know, trespasser? I knew the first moment you walked my monastery's halls. The gloom is a maelstrom, fathomless yet hungry. But you and that dagger, you are a swelling sun, scorching through layers of a blackened storm. So hostile. I'm merely curious, dear. These so-called Arcanists are little more than children playing at the primordial elements. You, however, your power, intoxicating. And still, you endure such subservience. A slave to mortal prattle, cowering around the beacon of dead gods. I merely wonder how you stomach it.
I hope you didn't come looking for answers. We've close to zilch.
I said to ease them into it fast. Ox, help me.
You think they've got time to shoot the breeze? Worlds falling apart, I'm fairly sure. Look, Wayfinder, our instruments started going haywire the moment we got within earshot of the breach. We're trying alternatives, but we've no easy way to collect any data.
Whatever's happening inside, it seems to be more concentrated than the reports from the repository. It's possible the unraveling started in the undercraft. I'm sorry, I know that's not much to go on.
Wouldn't risk venturing within until we've gotten a better lay of the land. Suppose you could head back to the repository, though. The way I hear it, the breach over there has only grown worse.
Zal was ungrateful, disrespectful. Faust was incompetent, worse, arguably. These seekers paint a poor picture of support for one such as you. It's a wonder you ever made it to my sanctum. My point. The monastery is descending even further into chaos. The halls overrun with umbrals, and you will need to fight the Horde to slow the unraveling's course. It is a death trap of degradation and chaos. But I can be your guide, should you only let me. They know you're here, trespasser. They can sense you, see you. Find and slay these wretched umbrals before they gather any more strength. reassembling, chaos and order. How my blood boils watching you work. Go, bring violence to the unraveled heart of this place.
Has come for you!
Better hold your breath.
This is my favorite.
It's about time.
go! This may sting.
Slay the heretic!
I've been waiting for this. It's about time. Bye-bye.
This resin's primordial signature differs from the last sample you found. It is purer, more concentrated. It is possible this was in close proximity with whatever nexus or entity is responsible for the unraveling. Return to your seekers. With this, I am certain even they should be capable of pointing you toward a solution. I shall remain in this contemptible cage. It is the trial of all who ascend to power, to be hindered by the fearful masses. You will see, one day, when the battle is over, yet you, their champion, their sword, remain. The people will turn on you, fear you. Then it is you, trespasser, who will be caged.
Careful out there in the Highlands.
Skylight has need of you, my friend. You've returned. Good. I did not want to interject into your conversations with the First. I know that she is working some angle. I can feel it. To be honest, I hoped she might tip her hand if we left her feeling confident enough. But now I worry the angle she's working is you. I hope what she said didn't unsettle you. I hope you know that the people here appreciate everything you do for them, dearly. A young girl gave me a flower just yesterday. She bore a scar over her right eye, a remembrance from the Shrike's last push into Lower Skylight. She told me she wants to be a seeker, to fight alongside the heroes who saved her. Wayfinders, like you. Good. We all harbor doubts from time to time. It's only natural. I only hope that when those doubts surface, you'll come to me if you need. Now, as for the unraveling, the situation in Aurelian is deteriorating. We must act soon or risk a catastrophe not unlike the Fall. The first scribe was correct. The resin you've brought with you feels different. Luckily, Lord Halar has been analyzing your earlier findings. Speak with him as soon as you're able. We are close to uncovering the heart of the unraveling.
knowledge is yours. Ah, good. I'm eager to get you up to speed. I've spent every waking hour since your discovery in Aurelian poring over these wondrous findings of yours. And, well, I finally cracked it. These resins, you see, they look to be made of little more than ethereal dust at a glance. But they are brimming with chaos energies. So much so, in fact, that their arcanic signature is quite unique in our world. I believe we could harness this power. Yes, much like an imbuement, really. Is it truly so strange to consider? Our goal is to find and destroy the crux of this unraveling. Whatever it may be, we know it began somewhere within Aurelian. We can therefore deduce this abominable thing exists somewhere deep within the gloom, likely a layer of its own making. Creating an imbuement from its very own residue should allow you to enter the layer we seek, and if your track record is to be believed, save us all. With any luck, destroying whatever crux is holding the unraveling plague together should reverse some of the damage. It'll also give me more data to study the phenomenon. But I've held you for long enough. Go, fashion the imbuement, enter the gloom, end the unraveling.
That imbuement. The moment you forged it, I could feel it in the air, like palpable dread. Finish this quickly, my friend.